here's the thing. Quisa, I feel like, why do I irk you? Can we?
Do you irk me? You
I feel like, do I? Do you? Are you just like, oh, you don't irk me because no one irks me? Which is the way of saying you irk me.
Is it?
It is. When people are like, I don't hate anybody, that's just like, I hate you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's pretty direct.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
When people are like, why do you hate me? I don't hate anybody. That's just a nicer way of
but
saying
I
I
don't
hate
hate
you.
you.
Yeah. Oh, but you hate people.
I mean, not you. I dislike some people.
Okay. Do you dislike me?
No.
Okay. Do I irk you?
No.
Why are you always
Do you want a hug?
mean to me?
I feel like a lot of attention.
I feel like I would like to be your friend, and I just don't feel like we're good friends.
We're Facebook friends.
I know, but that's not real life friends.
Okay.
Are you on
agree.
Facebook friends?
Facebook friends. We
I
are.
feel like Facebook friends is like a step above Instagram friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's a step
Well,
above.
like when we became Facebook friends, I was like, oh, this is different.
It's real. Like it's real. If it's
now.
real. Oh, okay.
Because you can see my mom if we're Facebook friends.
If we are in a relationship and it's official on Instagram, is it more official if it's on Facebook?
I don't know what Instagram official relationships are.
That's when you start taking pictures and that person's in your picture, because now it's on the gram.
But anybody could be in your picture.
No.
But like in
You're
Facebook,
cupcaking.
your profiles are links.
You're cupcaking on Instagram. I feel like when you're cupcaking on Instagram, it's like,
In a story or a photo?
No. Photo. Not even a story. This isn't a disappear in 24 hours. This is a Facebook picture cupcake or Instagram picture cupcake. Which one is more serious?
I mean, Instagram is a lot of lies anyway.
I think
So
Facebook.
it
Because
disappear.
Facebook is the truth?
Because
I
Facebook
mean-
is my friends and family, so if they see you, then it's real.
So it's way more real on Facebook. So on Instagram, you're doing it for the gram. But if it's Facebook, this is friends and family. This is one step above we're getting married. This is like we're engaged. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather get married and not tell anyone on Facebook than be like in a relationship on Facebook.
I mean, I'm not really trying to think. Like, I don't put my relationship on Instagram anyway.
So you're in a relationship.
So,
That's
no.
good to know. No, it's too late. I hope you guys got that on record.
She about to be.
You about to be
No.
booed up?
So I'm just gonna
Make up
tell
a
you what
lie.
I did. It's so funny.
Did you just message?
I messaged like 10 guys. And
What-
I was
what
like,
happened?
hey, Zaddy. I was like, you look sexy.
Off of her account?
Unhinged.
I feel like this might be
and it was
real.
one guy who's like laying on a dog. And I'm like, can you lay on me like that, baby?
And now I have like 8 different messages.
Hold on. What is this app that you're using?
Hinge.
Oh my God.
What is Hinge?
I guess it's a dating app. I don't
a
really.
dating app.
I don't work for them. I can't describe it.
No. I don't even. I wouldn't even know enough to know that it was a dating app.
I just found out.
I mean, I know about Tinder. I know about
Bumble.
Bumble. I know about Raya.
I don't know about that.
Raya's the rich
Exclusive
people.
one.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
rich
that's
people
why I
one.
don't
But
know about
I've personally never been on a dating app. I don't.
You're not missing much.
You know what? I think maybe I am. From what I understand, that's where it's at. Is these dating apps that it just works and people are dating or
They
hooking
are.
up or whatever they're doing. But I feel like dating in LA is its own animal.
Yeah. I haven't conquered the beast.
Because where are you from originally, Brandi?
Originally Florida. And then 7 years in Chicago and a bunch of other places because my parents were in the military.
So where would you claim though? Like if you were like, this is what shaped me.
I usually say, in terms of like entertainment, I say Chicago, but then I'm Florida.
So if you were dropping a mixtape, you'd be like, Flow Town or whatever people say.
I would, if I was, and that would be entertainment, so I would still say Chicago.
Chicago?
But when I go home for Christmas, it's Florida.
Okay. And then where are you from originally?
Texas.
You're a Texas girl. Like where in Texas?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth. Okay. Fort Worth is near Dallas, kind of. It's a big place. Texas is a big place because people assume Texas is like one place, but Texas is the size of a lot of countries. So Texas is a very big place. And it's always interesting to me how close Texas is, cities in Texas are to New Orleans, and people don't realize how close they are in proximity because it just seems like
Because
they're far
Texas
away.
is so big.
Well, no, it's just people don't understand geography in America. People don't understand how it works. They really don't. So you're from Dallas-Fort Worth area, and then you're Florida, Chicago area. And does that shape you as a person?
Yeah. I think that it makes me. I think that I have like Southern, like I think I have Southern like hospitality. Like I'm in the fact that I'm intrinsically a good person. I also feel like the Midwest kind of just made me like down to earth.
You feel like Southern people are intrinsically good people?
Even if on the surface, I'm a polite person.
Yeah, because that's actually interesting. Because one time I was in Mississippi and this Klansman was like, "Hey, sir, nigger," and it said "sir" first, and I was like, "Oh, that's so polite. That's actually a good, real quality." Yeah.
Where were you at again?
Where are we at?
Where were you at when this happened?
Mississippi. You've never been to Mississippi? I watched Mississippi Burning, and I was like, you know what? This looks like a great place to go.
It is. I mean, you subtract racism.
Mississippi's actually really.
But I've dated most
nice place.
of my. I've dated white guys in Florida. I don't think it. It's whatever. I don't know.
But you date white guys.
I'm like 30-70, 30% white at this point, 70%. 20% other, 50% black.
What's the other?
Maybe mixed with other things.
Like black Persian men? I need to understand.
The last guy I dated that was mixed. One was mixed, and then the other one before that, literally like the last 4 guys I dated, 2 were black. One was half Irish, half Honduran, and then the other one was just mixed.
Just mixed. And then Keith, you date
black men.
Black men?
I dated a mixed guy once.
Why do you say that with disdain? Okay.
I don't know if that has something to do with being mixed though.
Okay, well, not all of us have a lot of emotions, okay? Sometimes I don't cry when I watch Forrest Gump. I don't. I'm like, die, bitch, at the end. I have no problems with it.
No, not Jenny.
Yo, Jenny. Yo, okay. We play a little game just to get to know you guys better as we get into real topics. Either or. Now, here's the game either or. Let me explain it. It's either or. We encourage you to choose one or the other. We don't make women do anything they don't want to. However, if you don't choose one or the other, you're no longer playing the game. You're just doing your own thing. The game is either or. And we make it so it's fun. And then we may or may not psychoanalyze you at the end. First, tomato.
Tomato?
Or tomato.
I just picked mine.
Okay.
Tomato.
This is what I mean when I say she hates me. Where's this aggression? Where's this aggression? Why?
Don't ask me again, ho.
I feel like we should see other people. It's not me, it's you. It's just not.
It's not working anymore?
It's just not.
He's triggering me right now.
Yeah. So, tomato. I'm bringing out who hurt you? You know what I'm saying?
Tomatoes.
So you're both saying tomato? We both said tomato? Okay. Well, that seems like a very down-to-earth, real answer. Tomato. You have a side that's a tad ratchet.
Because that's a saying. It's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Who says tomato?
A lot of the world.
You couldn't think of one person?
The world.
Exactly.
Do people in America say tomato?
Sure, but America's not the whole world.
Okay, well, I'm American.
Yeah, so.
I was raised saying tomato. Maybe I should switch it up. Who knows?
No, I'm saying, does that mean, but think about what you just said. I was raised saying tomato. So think about the programming that goes into that. Mm-hmm. How many people feel that because they were raised a certain way, then that was the right way to be?
Ooh, you got deep.
So if you think about it in those terms, where I actually had a very recent conversation with someone who, a Muslim person comes into the gym, we're playing ball, and he finds out that this person who we've played with a lot of times is Muslim. It's like, oh, he's going to hell. I was like, why do you say that? He said, oh, because he doesn't believe in Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. And I was like, well, why do you think that's true? It's like, well, I'm a Christian. I was like, oh, that's interesting. What were your parents? And he's like, well, they're both Christians. I was like, what about your grandparents? He was like, well, of course they were Christians. I was like, so you think it's a coincidence that you believe that the one religion that was surrounding you your whole life is the one true religion?
So I get what you're saying, but
tomato.
In terms of tomato, I do believe that the word tomato was passed down generation by generation by generation, and that's why I believe tomato.
All words are.
But it's a lot of other things that were passed down to me, and as an adult, I'm like, oh, that's not right.
Like what?
A lot of my family are very complacent people, and also they have anger issues.
And you don't have hanger shoes, and you're definitely not complacent.
Exactly. And those are things that I had to like realize that, like, you know, just because you're not, you could be a product of where you're from, but you're not always like the actual same duplicated results.
I agree. However, to be honest, if you look at the overallness of your family, would you say that you're the norm or you are the outlier?
I'm not the norm, no, definitely.
So if you look at it in that perspective, then most people do just follow their programming.
Yeah, most people, but I think that you got to like dig deeper to like reevaluate what's inside of you and what you as a person want to be defined as and what you want to find on your own. I mean, because like, you know, we didn't grow up in the church, but my mother, like, we were like the family who went on Easter Sundays and stuff, and now my mother's super religious, and she's trying to press it on me, and I'm just like, yo, chill. Like, you wasn't even doing this when I was 10, but I did start going to church and actively working in the church when I got into college, but that was something I found on my own. But even after that, I've been kind of back and forth between, and I don't feel pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chill, go do what you do. Like, you know, I don't feel pressed to do what they do. Because it's like, I ain't never been doing what y'all been doing.
Interesting. And then Quisa, you said tomato as well. Was there a reasoning behind that? Like, you didn't even know tomato was so deep, did you?
I didn't feel like it was. I've never heard nobody say tomato.
Oh, well, maybe you should go to London. But everyone says tomato.
What was that?
Yo, that was my English laugh.
Okay.
You don't feel like British people laugh like that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, well.
I've never been, remember?
Have you ever been?
We put it on the bucket list. We'll go.
Okay. Yeah.
So, tomato.
I didn't know it got much deeper. I didn't have like deep-rooted history.
You didn't know about the tomato
no.
history of tomatoes? You didn't know how tomatoes was actually a version of oppression that the white man passed along down?
Oh, yeah. You want somebody to be your oppressor so bad. Everybody wants an oppressor these days.
Yeah, that sounds like BDSM. Let's ask another question. Get to the heart. Something that's even deeper than tomato. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Music or as a person?
The way you interpret the question says a lot about the question itself. Grasshopper.
I'm going to go with Rihanna because I like her more as a body of work, totally.
Interesting.
Versus, like, I like her music, her style. Beyonce has good music.
You went with Rihanna. That's locked in.
I choose Rihanna as well. I feel like Rihanna isn't afraid to be like flawed, and like Beyonce can't read, and no one knows that.
Oh man.
Beyonce can't read?
No.
Why? Why do you?
Have
look
you?
at her face. She's so serious.
I don't think she's
like, oh my
joking.
God, we need to look YouTube this, like look at Beyonce trying to read stuff, and then like one time she had wrote like a letter that like did not go through her PR, and like it was a letter to her fans, and she put it on her website, and it was like the most elementary of letters ever, and like I just feel like Rihanna's like more of a person. Like, she got beat up, she stayed with the nigga. Like, if that ain't a real bitch, I don't know who the fuck is. Like, you know, like, she just real. And then she left him, and then she obviously got better. But honestly, I mean, Sierra shit. That's who I want to be.
Okay.
So a new one.
Yeah, like, girls want to be Sierra now. Now that Sierra's like kind of grown up, they kind of caught on, but no one really wants to be Sierra. Like,
I mean, she went from hermaphrodite to Russell.
It looks good on picture.
Him.
Yeah. Russell
Y'all
Wilson.
remember when they was telling us this year?
Yeah. Or she was a hermaphrodite? Yes. Interesting. It's interesting that you both picked Rihanna, especially in a Beyonce vibe. Do you even know who's more famous, Beyonce or Rihanna?
Obviously, Beyonce.
Worldwide? I feel like Rihanna's like really big over in London.
That's actually the correct answer.
Oh, okay.
It's funny because once again, in America, everyone would assume it's Beyonce because in America, Beyonce is very popular. And not that Rihanna's not. They're both in that grade A category of celebrity, but people would say, oh, Queen Bey or whatever, and then Rihanna. But in the world, it's Rihanna. And it's not my opinion, it's just numbers don't lie. Her tour numbers do more, her ticket sales do more. She's sold more albums than Beyonce and Lady Gaga combined. And I really feel like it comes down to things like the elementariness that Beyonce displays in her letter writing. Rihanna has in her songs. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are, that you can sing along to that. So it's just interesting. And it's also, I feel, why Beyonce is now trending to become more like Rihanna. If you've noticed, her later works in the last 2 years have all been projects that Rihanna could have put out and would have worked with the persona.
Right.
But it also means that you both like the freedom that Rihanna displays. You like the realness that she has. Rihanna comes off as very authentic. Even if she is completely flawed, we believe her. We don't always believe Beyonce. And I feel that that's something that both of you display genuinely, where the limited amount of interactions we've had, if keeping it real, quote unquote, is a thing, both of you do that in abundance, almost too much sometimes.
Oh, well, thank you, because I always try to keep it extra fucking real. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh my God.
You do, but honestly, it's interesting. Okay, so people like, I pay attention to little things, and something that Quisa does very poorly, if she does not like someone,
shut up.
She cannot fake liking them. So she will leave the area, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know if I've ever seen her not like somebody.
I have seen it happen. I have seen it happen. It was a specific comedian. She just wasn't feeling
like
this
this
vibe.
is a lie off the top.
It's not. It's not. It's not. You just don't fake it. You don't fake it. And then with Brandi, she keeps it real in her conversation. So if she says something, I believe her.
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah. I don't think that's what it has to do with, but
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of Virgos who are bullshit, but you keep it real.
I try
So,
to.
All right, let's get one last either or in the situation.
I want to
just
go
in the mix.
first this time because I keep feeling like I want to go first.
Okay, it's you. It's you go first.
'Cause then it wants to
Basketball player or football player?
Oh man, basketball player, and I have my reason why.
Okay.
Because okay.
Because I don't want it to taint. Not that I think it would, but I just don't want it to.
Oh, my answer?
Yes.
Oh, basketball player.
I already knew her answer, and I know her reason why, but mine's
I got
different.
2 reasons.
I would love to hear this.
So mine for football is because they start so young and their careers are usually only 5 years. So I'm looking at somebody who's going to be like from his early 20s to his mid 20s. I would like somebody closer to my age. And basketball players usually have a longer career, and so I would be able to find somebody closer to my age. And that's my reason. Thank you.
That's my reason. Thank you.
You have a reason. You've had 2, actually.
Well, football players get hurt a lot more than basketball players, and basketball players are tall. Football players might be tall too, but basketball players, they're
They're tall.
Yeah.
More tall.
More of them are tall.
Well, they are. Like, it's very rare to see like a 6'8" football
like,
player.
literally, if you're 6'1" in the NBA, you're short.
Definitely.
I don't even like tall guys like that, but I mean, I want somebody around my age, so I'll date a tall nigga. If he 30.
You have to.
If he 30.
I played college basketball, and everyone tends to be taller than college football players. That's a thing. In general, running backs tend to not be as tall.
I have one for you. Football cheerleader or basketball cheerleader?
Which one got their degree?
No, members take the question as it is.
Oh, did you think I was playing the game? Oh, I'm not. So let's get into some trending. Let's get into some popping or stopping. So look, popping or stopping is a trend that men do that I want your opinion on. So now, before it was like people wearing jean shorts, like men. Now men are just wearing shorts, like khaki shorts, pink shorts, maroon shorts. Well, how do we feel about men wearing shorts?
Can I see a picture?
Well, I mean, just in general, just you've seen men wear shorts.
But not jean shorts?
Not jean shorts included, but shorts overall. Just, do you think that it's cute when men wear shorts?
I mean, you're making it weird. I thought shorts were okay, but now you make me want to go look at some photos.
I'm biased in this, so I'm not a friend of shorts on men. I feel like unless you're playing a sport, I don't really wear shorts unless I'm going to a short-related activity.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting in some type of water? Sure, I will wear shorts. Oh, we are going to throw a ball into some type of hoop? I understand why I'm wearing shorts. But let's go to Beverly Center. Nah, I'm not wearing shorts. Like, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing or covering. And I'm a guy in a bathrobe.
Uncomfortable. I started to wear a bathrobe to troll you, but I didn't.
You should have.
I know this is so hot, but I like.
It's not even troll. It's actually way comfortable.
I know.
It's a thing.
Hot.
It's just a vibe. I'm comfortable.
When you play basketball, are you still wearing the robe? I was thinking that earlier.
No.
Okay,
There are certain activities that I do that I make sure the robe is.
No cameras. No cameras.
Hold my robe.
No robe at certain activities.
I'm okay with guys wearing shorts. Like, what I don't like though is like super buff arms, little skinny legs. Right. So like, you gotta like work out your legs if you're gonna be wearing shorts. Like that's like equivalent to wearing like jerseys with like no arms. You can't be having extremities sticking out of stuff if you haven't worked on it. That's it.
I'm sorry, that's so offensive. Can you say thank you at the end of everything?
Thank you. I feel like I'm in a pageant. Like these are contesting
That's
questions.
the answers, yes. That we should have an Imperfect Gentleman pageant where we do it the way we would do it. We should do that.
I said I was okay with shorts.
You do you like it though?
I'm indifferent. I don't dislike it or like look for like, ooh, look at the man in the shorts. It's not that serious.
I feel like actually for some reason, I feel like people who wear shorts are either really white men or really chocolatey men. Like really dark men and really white men wear shorts. Like Irish guy and Nigerian guy both wear shorts. Different shirts.
That's so funny because when you said Nigerian, I totally thought of Chinadu, and every time I see him, he's wearing shorts.
I'm just, Chinadu is also a comedian. He's a very good guy. And yes, he wears shorts.
I feel like he always wears shorts.
Let's ask about a crush. Now, here's the thing about a crush. We ask, it's someone, it can be an ideological crush. It doesn't have to be a real person. But a crush, hopefully someone that all of us would know. Dad bod crush. Who's someone that has a dad bod that you kind of have a crush on?
Do I already have an answer? Why are you laughing? I have no clue.
Does everyone know what a dad bod is? Mm-hmm. A dad bod is the older man bod where it's a little more full. It's on the way to being chubby, but not there yet.
I have no answer for that. I don't like the dad bod.
You're anti-dad bod.
I mean, if it's either pro dad bod or anti.
Okay.
It's just so black and white.
If you don't have it seems to be, yes. So no dad bods amongst this crew.
My ex had a dad bod. I liked it. I like thickums.
So like Denzel has a dad bod.
Does he?
Leonardo DiCaprio has a dad bod.
Does he?
Definitely.
You know a lot about these men's bodies.
I know a lot about.
For you to hate men in shorts.
I'm not worried. Look, you can't stump me on the like. If I see a guy and I notice that the guy is good looking, I definitely know when other men are good looking. Like I hate when men are like, oh, that's gay. No, it's not. Sleeping with them, now we're borderline sexual fluid, but until then, I'm not blind. I know when someone's good looking. I know shapes of bodies. I understand discrepancies between human beings.
I get it. I just can't name them off the top of my head.
Leonardo DiCaprio is attractive.
He is a dad bod.
Yeah.
And he's attractive because he's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. I just can't even, I feel like, you know, when I was a kid, a young girl, I used to have like crushes and so I don't really think like that anymore. I don't feel like I just think about men and how attractive they are.
I don't know if anyone has crushes per se after a certain age.
Yeah.
You don't really have a crush. You have maybe crush your hopes and dreams, but you don't have like a crush on someone. Because people will be like, for example, let's say an actress, like a female actor who is attractive, they're pretty much all within the realm of attractive within reason. So it's not like if I had a list, it's that person on my list.
Right.
You know, realistically, it's the girl at Rite Aid that's willing to give it up. Like there's no, there's no like, it has to be Halle Berry or nothing. You know.
I did run into Sincoy Walls
Yes, I saw your post
recently, and he doesn't have a dad bod, but like I didn't know how attracted I was to him until I saw him in real life, and like my heart was like, I literally had a thought in my head that was like, breathe.
I saw your post.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
So he's very attractive.
He's very attractive. He's always been attractive to me, but when he was just like standing in front of me with all his glory and he was just smiling so just brightly, and I was just like, here are my panties.
So you didn't even take them off? You just had an extra pair?
I just like snatched them through my pants. And was like,
Here, you can have them.
I have these. I'm a magician.
Interesting. I wonder what his body's like. Did he have a fit body, or did he have a dad bod?
His body is like.
Okay.
Just,
Let's get into.
But I just saw online. I never seen in person.
Girl, he like 6'4". Like just. I'm gonna show you a picture.
Thanks.
Yeah. He seemed very attractive in the picture.
He is, and I didn't, and I'm not. I don't gush over guys like that. So that was different for me.
No, you gush. Your panties were out.
I gushed. I gushed so much. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Definitely. It was a gushing situation. Let's get into a trending topic really quick. The trending topic is A$AP Rocky. If you're not aware, A$AP Rocky was arrested in Sweden, resulting from a recent altercation with a would-be fan who chased him down in looks for a photograph, which was unobtained, and then continued to antagonize A$AP and his crew, resulting in A$AP physically assaulting him, allegedly.
There's a video of him doing it.
True. However,
how is that alleged?
Physical assault is only within the confines of it being unprovoked, and not within defending oneself.
Okay, because the video started at him just slinging.
There's an altercation, but is it assault? Assault is when I attack you, whether I'm unprovoked or I'm not in fear of my life. That's the result.
I have a question though, because I saw did you see the videos?
No.
Okay, I saw the videos, and the guys kept following him and his security because they wanted headphones back. Did they take the guy's stuff? Why would they give him their stuff back?
Well, that's the thing. At that point, we are under the assumption that they wanted the headphones, as we understand it, from A$AP. They just wanted his headphones. They got snatched, and then they walked off with their stuff because they were in their face.
Mm-hmm. They wanted A$AP's headphones?
They wanted their headphones back from A$AP.
Okay.
They got
so
snatched.
that's why they were following him. So when they kept saying, leave us alone, I'm like, just give them their headphones back.
That's what they're alleging.
Okay.
No one has... The person was absolved of any wrongdoing earlier this week, and A$AP still has a pending hearing regarding upcoming trial.
Well, I guess he's not gonna make this festival they have in the next weekend.
He's already missed one festival.
Well, you know they have one here in LA, like a big one here.
And he's missing his second festival, and there's another one that he might be missing this weekend. That is unless President Trump steps in and intervenes and fixes the situation.
Is that who brought that up?
Who brought that to President Trump's attention?
Did President Trump say anything about that?
President Trump did.
What did he say?
Statement also where he was like, Kanye hit me up about A$AP. Let's go try to fix this situation. Mm-hmm. It's huge.
Okay.
He sounded just like him when you said it's huge.
You did. Thank you. That was a good impersonation. I mean,
What is the question? Do you think he should...
What are your thoughts on the A$AP situation? For example, there are people, T.I., who has become the leader of the rap generation, is causing for another ban on Sweden. Dave East came out and said, I understand, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm going to get this bag. So everyone has their own opinion about the situation.
Keep your hands to yourself. Hello.
Are we blaming A$AP? Do we think he did the wrong thing?
Listen, I'm not a judge nor am I a jury. But what I want to say is, like if Quisa go to Japan, I was trying to say Germany, Japan. If she go over there and start slapping people, and then it'd be like, Quisa in jail, man. We can't go over there because she slapped somebody and went to jail. I'm going to be like, well, I'm just not going to slap nobody. And I'm going to go visit her in jail and be like, you good? I don't think that we should ban Sweden. I mean, like, nah, fuck that. He should have been over there putting his hands on people. And I get it, you provoked and all that stuff, but like, You
don't live here.
You're not above the law. You are in a different country. The same way I super respect stuff when I go to other places. You got to do the same. And also, like, I mean, you a rapper. You ain't really, like, did no jail time. You probably ain't really sell no drugs. Like, go ahead and do your little bid and drop a fire-ass trap album. Like, go do some time. Go get some life experience. Like, the fuck? Thank you.
I have nothing.
Personally, I just think if you have security, why is your security not handling things? Why are you getting your hands dirty in the first place?
Does he think you're Tupac?
Nobody knows the guy. Well, who's the guy that did this? We don't know. We know you. You're A$AP Rocky. You should be a little more aware.
What about his comment about the Ferguson?
Yes. He hasn't been very socially conscious up to this point.
Does that change your opinion about if he should be in jail or not?
For me, it does not. My concern is I agreed with the statement. When you go to other countries, respect them. American privilege is the white privilege of the rest of the world. Where Americans go to other countries and always assume that they have the same rights that they have in the United States of America. And unfortunately, that's not true. Hopefully one day it does become principle and ideologically similar. However, it's not. Recently, I was in Saudi Arabia and Rick Ross and his crew came in and they allegedly brought alcohol with them, to which I had to be a part of a situation that fixed that situation. But you knew you weren't allowed to bring alcohol. It's their country, it's their law. I know it's stupid. Sure, it's stupid because you're from the United States. However, and it's not like there wasn't prohibition in this country at one point in time. So they just have a law. You have to figure it out and respect that law.
Right, I agree.
And thankfully, Rick Ross and his crew, and I don't know whose alcohol it is, I don't know. However, they didn't get in trouble.
Good.
And they were released and the alcohol was confiscated.
But also, I think like maybe in the back of A$AP's head, he's probably like, I'll just pay and get out of this.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, people think money trumps respect or whatever. And Sweden's probably just trying to make like a point. Like, you can't be coming over here thugging in the streets, slamming people on the ground.
Because in Sweden, he's just a black man. They don't care.
They don't even think he's just an American.
But they are treating him extra because it is. They are treating him extra. If it wasn't A$AP Rocky, if it was Jamal Rocky, he wouldn't. All this wouldn't have happened.
Here's my thing: if it was Jamal Rocky, then I would probably be more so like, damn, y'all need to let Jamal out of jail because he got to get back to work and feed his family. A$AP got millions, so he gonna come back and live comfortably anyway. So like, do your time and don't be just throwing people around. Like, chill out.
So I want to get to the topic because we do have to go, and I want to get to this topic really quick because it's nice to have two African-American females on one panel just to get varying opinions. There has been a thing lately, and I don't know how lately, but lately, where black men are dating white women, and a lot of black women are upset about this. How do you perceive this?
Black men dating white women?
Yeah.
I mean, I could care less. Any black man I want to date is still going to date me. So, does that piss you off? Why'd you make this face?
No, actually, I surprisingly, even though I know I look a certain way for some reason, and Becky's come up to me, I actually personal choice. I don't really date white women, but that's my personal choice. So it didn't upset me. I was just listening to your answer. I know it's tough nowadays to believe a man would actually listen to a woman speaking, but it happens quite often.
I don't mind. You can date whoever you choose to date. It doesn't really affect me.
I don't care because I feel like most of the black men who date white women aren't the type of black man I would date anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look,
but also I date outside of my race as well. So like, you know, live your best life. Like whoever you vibe with, you know.
I need you guys back on the show because we need to have.
But when they say I only date white women, that's
see, that's what. Okay, look, we have to go, unfortunately. But
we spent too much time on the fucking tomatoes.
Tomato was real. No, usually we have a little bit more time, but we have to go. I need you guys back on the show. We have to talk about a lot of this. And we do pick an Imperfect Gentleman of the Week. This week's Imperfect Gentleman of the Week is Justin Bieber for tweeting at President Trump, who said, "Thanks for helping A$AP Rocky, but when are you going to let kids out of cages?" Imperfect Gentleman, that was a characteristic using his platform
that was
as
really
the voice for others. So that was very
good,
very strong.
Very good.
Thank you so much, both of you, for being on the show. Where can people find you if you want to be found?
You meet me at the Trap? No.
All right.
Thank you. LOL Brandi Denise. That's it.
At LOL Brandi
at
Denise.
LOL Brandi Denise
and that's
with
Brandi
an I.
Denise with an I.
Brandi.
Exactly. And then
I'm at Hey Quisa, but you know, like spell it on the screen.
well, it's QUI.
SA.
There you go.
Good job.
Hey with HEY, in case you were wondering.
There you go.
Because the other hay is for horses. Yeah, that's right. And then, of course, I am Tehran all across the board. That's IAMTEHRAN. And George, Mr. George Corey. George, spell your name. Oh, he's not here. That's KHOURI. And we are Imperfect Gentlemen. Remember, nobody's perfect but us. We'll see you next week. Martin on the boards.
Bye. That was cute.